final factor crap of the day. New York Jets and Aaron freaking Rodgers. Jets owner Woody Johnson said he is leaving up the decision to bring Aaron Rodgers back up to Aaron Glenn and the general manager. As you guys know, Aaron Rodgers, in my opinion, had one of his worst seasons of his career. He does have a potential opt-in 1 year left for the New York Jets after he did sign that 3-year deal just a couple years ago. So guys, factor crap. Should the New York Football Jets bring back Aaron Rodgers for 2025? Now, despite having one of the worst seasons of his career last year, Aaron Rodgers still did light up the stat category. 3,867 yards passing, 28 touchdowns. And just for the fourth time in his career, he did have double-digit interceptions and just got 11. However, this will be his 21st year in the NFL. However, there have been people on the New York Jets that say, if Aaron Rodgers is coming back, I want to leave. AKA Garrett Wilson, AKA Sauce Gardner, AKA Kinlaw. A lot of your Jets core players do not want to play with Aaron Rodgers. Guys, the Jets over the last 5-6 years, they have been a sinking ship. They have holes all over their ship, and they've been just putting Band-Aids over it. Here, Aaron Rodgers, you fix this. Alan Lazard, you fix this. Robert Saleh, you fix this. Like, at some point, they just need to let the ship sink, swim back to shore, and rebuild a new ship. And if Aaron Glenn has the opportunity to actually let the sink ship, because I don't think Aaron Glenn has the authority to let Aaron Rodgers come or go. It's all Woody Johnson. Let's just throw that out the window, at the door. Woody Johnson is pulling those strings. Aaron Glenn is a puppet about Aaron Rodgers. But if Aaron Glenn is actually allowed to let the ship sink and rebuild it from the ground up, potentially in 3 years they could be a decent team. Will they be competing for a Super Bowl? Probably not. But you know what? We didn't think about that. We didn't think that about the Detroit Lions either. So guys, factor crap. Should the Jets bring back for Aaron Rodgers for 2025? It is absolute crap. Aaron Rodgers is the type of player that you have to force out the door. Aaron Rodgers is the type of player that thinks he can play till the age of 60. Aaron Rodgers has nothing else to do besides football. He has divorced his mom and dad. He doesn't talk to his parents. He doesn't have a lady friend or a boyfriend. Like he is just a hermit crab that does drugs in the off season. He is a cancer, and he just is not good for a team that's trying to build. Now, if Aaron Rodgers were to go to a team like the Minnesota Vikings, that might happen. He might have success. If Aaron Rodgers goes to a team like the San Francisco 49ers, he might have success. If he goes to a team like the Miami Dolphins, might have success. But on a rebuild like the New York Jets, he is a cancer. You got to get him out. So guys, factor crap. Should the Jets bring back Aaron Rodgers for 2025? Let me know. Alpha Rob says crap. Get him out of town. Send him to Vegas, sign him up, and we'll win the Super Bowl. Josh says that the Niners should sign him next season. And honestly, it wouldn't shock me. Brock Purdy is I think he has 1 year left on his rookie deal, if I'm not mistaken. So why not bring him in? Why not? And especially since he hurt his elbow again with the Tommy John. Is the AC joint? I think that's the elbow injury that he sustained versus the Eagles a couple years ago and re-injured it the second last game. But yeah, like you don't know what you have in Brock Purdy, right? Real McCoy says the Jets are failures, so they bring him back Aaron Rodgers for his final season. And honestly, Real McCoy, the NFL is going to have to push Aaron Rodgers out the door. Aaron Rodgers is going to be 47, 48 years old. He can still run around and play with like a 22-year-old. It's just not going to work. Alpha Rob says facts. Absolutely, he'd be even more slower next season. And Alpha Rob, even just 3 years ago, Aaron Rodgers was an MVP caliber quarterback. The beginning of the end for Aaron Rodgers is when he tore his Achilles and he tried to come back that same year. Like, I don't know what he was trying to prove, like he's some type of superhuman or this or whatever, but I feel that officially cut his career short. Because even this season, when he did scramble, you can kind of tell that his extension, his flexibility, and that ankle was just not all there. He was a hell of a lot slower. He was scared to take hits, and when he would take hits, he would kind of fall and definitely protect that ankle. So yeah, he would definitely 100% be slower next year. Josh said Aaron Rodgers became starting quarterback in 2008 after sitting on the bench for 3 years, right? Or 4 years. Wally Locke says, "Bro, low. He doesn't talk to his parents for a reason, man." Listen, like most of us are probably been like most of us are boys here, right? Like we do got like a 20% female reach, but most of 80% of the people that watch the Man Hour are men. We have been through our teenage years. We have fought with our parents, right? We thought that we were the alpha males, and we tried to, pump up your chest to your dad. And my boys will do the same thing to me. And I'm going to have to be the alpha male and smack him down. And for whatever reason, I don't know if Aaron Rodgers' dad didn't smack him down, or I don't know what happened, but it would take a lot for me not to want to ever to divorce my parents for one, but not ever talk to anybody from my family. Now, I don't go out of my way to call my mom and dad and sisters and aunts and uncles, and like I don't go out of my way, but when I call, they answer. When they call, I answer, right? It's just like I just don't get it, right? And Wally like says, bring up literally anything but his parents. They are disasters. Why are his parents disasters? Like all parents suck, right? As a kid, all parents suck, but we grow out of that. Russ is going to Vegas. Rodgers to Steelers could work. Interesting.